Hello, Gang. It's time for more Dome. Has been a little bit since we did this streak, because I was trying to find a modest Gyarados. Hello, Super Flash. We got gold last time. This is our team. We have 252. Oh wait, I forgot to put the Gyarados in the description. 1 second, I'm gonna change the description to add that. Let's see. So last time we had a Timid Gyarados. And Timid is very nice for Gyarados because it allows you to outspeed base 100s. However, you do miss out on some kills, or some things are damage rolls, which is something I ran into last streak where we didn't, or last stream, where we didn't one-shot an Armaldo, and Armaldo's quite dangerous. Let's see, let me edit the description, please. No, not that one. We do have the issue. Okay, if you refresh the description, it will be there, but you don't super need it. So we have maximum speed, neutral nature, Dusclops. Why would we use this? Because it allows us to outspeed base 70 Pokemon, Dugong, Walrein, Lapras, Oko moves. And we have Substitute, which protects us. Usually one of the weaknesses for Dusclops is that it's slower than the Oko users, which allows them to one-shot us. That is how we lost the longest single streak on my other save file, till Walrein 4. But now that's only possible with Quick Claw. There are some Oko Pokemon that are faster, Pinsir, Nidoking. However, we are immune to normal type Oko moves. So that's the idea behind it. Then, Pokemon that can kill Dusclops. Metagross, Marowak. So, what can switch into those Pokemon and potentially kill them? Special Gyarados. It's one of those Pokemon. One of the very few. The other one, Suicune, maybe Lapras with shell armor, so you don't get crit by Marowak. There is actually a chance this Gyarados doesn't beat Metagross, especially this one because I've kind of bad HP IVs at the moment. So there's a pretty decent chance we get free shot by Meteor Mash. We do 2-shot with Flamethrower. But Quick Claw is a thing, and we're switching in on it potentially. But yeah, that's why I went with the crazy choice of putting Special Gyarados on a more serious team instead of the meme team, where I'm also using Special Gyarados. And then we have an Umbreon. Umbreon Dusclops have really good synergy. And I'm interested in combining Wish with Protect Substitute Stall. I think we only used Wish like once last time, and I don't know if it even was with Dusclops. Feint Attack, Toxic, just deals with like annoying Psychic types, Gengar, that sort of stuff. And in the Dome, Pokemon are weaker because of a bug that gives them lower IVs. And because of that, despite having no or less EVs to put in bulk for Dusclops, we're still similar bulk that we usually have. Wrench, can you name the Umbreon? If you have a good name. Wait, this is Pal World? It isn't. I've been maybe planning to play Pal World again. It's been a while, and they had like the 1.0 release or something. Okay, I missed some messages because I was busy. Yuri Monoladius is in Dragonclaw, Calm Mind, Recover Substitute. Yep. Yeah, that's what Firestorm is using, and I think that's what I also had in my Dewgang, my first Dewgang doubles team. And it's also a very common moveset for singles, for some of the higher win streak teams. Hello Wrench. Yeah, Matt with Pal World. Superflash, good old special Gyarados. Yep. Firestorm, bulk on speed on Pokemons is so good in the Frontier. It really depends on the Pokemon and how much speed, but yes. Like I have run Blissey with max speed, almost max speed before. Right now I have a Blissey in the box, also almost max speed. This is a set 4 trainer. That's a Bright Powder Kangaskhan. It's offensive Starmie. What do you want to bring here? It's been a little while, so I'm no longer used to using the team. And it is a weird team. Do I need Intimidate for this Kangaskhan? Does have Shadow Ball. But I can just switch. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna switch between Umbreon and Dusclops. I mean, how much do I need Dusclops? Cause we kind of beat everything with Umbreon as well. So maybe we just go Dusclops Umbreon. Or maybe we go Gyarados Umbreon. I'm pretty sure I'm going Umbreon here. I think I want Dusclops so I can stall Kangaskhan. Wrench, you like the name Skulkion for Umbreon, as they seem like natural lurkers. So they don't comment in the chat, is what you're saying? Off to an excellent start. We miss Toxic. There we go. It's Focus Band. Toxic does not care about Focus Band. Like lurking in the shadows. Yeah, I know what you mean. big Feint Attack damage. I was pretty sure I had a modest Gyarados from the Ruby Tower, but I couldn't find it, so maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. Or maybe I'll find it somewhere later. It wouldn't be the first Pokemon that has disappeared. And then later I find it again. Right, one down. I think this is Mega Kick. Yeah. Don't think I really need to stall the Shadow Balls, but might as well. Hello, Brandon. Good morning to you. It's evening here already. Mega Kick is only 5 PP. Dusclops has pressure. So Kangaskhan is now out of Mega Kicks. Still has plenty of Shadow Balls though. Its random move, now that it's run out of its strongest move, it will select a random move. Can we hit the Toxic through Bright Powder? Nope. We cannot. We miss another one. We don't die to crit. Finally hit. We do have the Feint Attack, but we don't do that much damage. And it's not like we're being killed by Kangaskhan, so I was fine with missing a Toxic here and there. I also built a Rest Umbreon that we haven't used yet. The advantage of Rest is that you can get rid of status, of course. So we could 1v1 a Pokemon with Toxic. But we already have Rest on the Dusclops, so we don't really need it. At least I hope so. And we have the upside that we can heal while only taking one hit. Alright, that was a long first battle. I mean, this is like the slowest dome team I've ever used. Took like 4 hours to get gold, and usually it's more around 2 hours. Oh, we're not first seed. Interesting. Doreen, a legendary trainer. This is because we're playing at level 50 and not level 100. But we don't have a draw strategy, so it's not that likely to matter. Parasol Lady means sunny day, rain dance. Sunny day is quite scary, actually. For Dusclops, at least. So one downside to switching to Modest, we are speed tied with Houndoom and Arcanine. And if they set up the sun, then Surf is not killing. I think we're gonna go Umbreon. So I'm afraid in the sun we're just gonna take too much damage on Dusclops. Alright, can we win this first speed tie? Yes, we can. Very nice. Good job, Gyarados. And Arcanine. Okay, we lost that speed tie. Did not go for Sunny Day. And it wouldn't really have mattered. I'm pretty sure Sunny Day boosted Fire Blast crit would not have killed me. Okay. Willing to risk total disaster. That could be either Destiny Bond Gengar, which is more likely, or Explosion Regice. Sandy, do I think there's any way to run Armaldo and Gen 3 as a Drapion type team? It's possible. It's definitely not as good, but it's been done before. You can definitely use it as some kind of setup sweeper. Thank you for the good luck, KT. Is Tima in chat today? Not yet, I don't think. Tima has used it as well. Let's see. I think it's just Umbreon Dusclops here. Gyarados is not really doing... Like, all of them could have Thunderbolt. Latias. I'll start off with a Toxic. Let's reflect. We don't have any physical moves. Like on the entire team, there's no physical move. Oh no, big Shadow Ball damage. I mean, lowering my special defense could be annoying. There goes my special defense. I think we'll switch to Dusclops once Latias is dead. Another special defense drop. It's fine. I was gonna switch anyway, probably. I might protect first. Life check, can I flee from the battle? Yeah, I can. The problem is I don't want to. Gengar. There's the Thunderbolt. Our savior? Not this time, Alfie. Sketchy that I don't want to do what the chat says? True. Must be pre-recorded. Umbreon just beats this. Yeah, I might make some changes to the NPC multi-battle team. Like, I'll change to my own Latias so I can nickname it Savior. And maybe I'll actually give them some proper EVs instead of 252, 252. Well, I mean, I guess technically the Latias currently doesn't have 252 because it was already level 100 with 255 EVs. We'll see. Nice crit. That's not gonna be enough. This was very unnecessary protect, but... down you go. Latias, Gengar are pretty much the Pokemon that Umbreon wants to face. Yeah, Ruby Tower sets, a lot of Pokemon have 255 EVs. Doreen lost to a bird keeper. He could have some legendary birds. Pharaoh is definitely a legendary bird. So with Timid Nature we would outspeed Pharaoh, but now we do not. could crit me, which is definitely a potential downside. That I could die to a crit. Though, to be honest, if I had better HP, I probably wouldn't even die to crits. Or at least a very low chance. Do I go Dusclops or Umbreon? Dusclops does better into Pharaoh. I think I'm most afraid of Pharaoh. Pharaoh looks like Moltres in red and blue. Yeah. I mean, they're basically the same. Just one of them is on fire. And it's a little bit fatter. Altaria, okay. I think Altaria can survive because it actually has good special defense. It did not survive. Oh no. Pharaoh, and he hasn't been intimidated. Let's see if I should actually be afraid. Drill Peck. Okay. If it's Sharp Beak, max roll crit can one-shot me. Oh wait, return. That's actually stronger. No. Okay. No, that wouldn't even have killed me. I guess he low rolled. Alright, we didn't lose in the first round. That's a good start. And Umbreon got to do something. I'm really liking Umbreon lately. But it's been like a support Pokemon on other teams. I want to build something around Umbreon itself at some point. I think the set I have right here, or with Rest and Feint Attack Toxic, it's a pretty good set. Fiona prefers tactics that rely on luck. Oko moves? Fissure. Yeah. Sheer Cold. Yeah. But this is why we have Dusclops with max speed. Just need to figure out what I would want to do with Medicham. I guess we'll bring Gyarados. Hello, Lapras. I don't know if you have Quick Claw Oko move, so we're gonna start with a Protect. Oh, you don't have Oko moves. Interesting. does break the sub. Guess we should start counting PP here. Ice Beam, 2 out of 10. Surf, 2 out of 15. Hello, Raven. Thank you for the good luck. This could be Lapras 4. That's not the only one though. But it's not Lapras 2. That's what I know. That one would outspeed me. Getting crit when we have to rest would be really bad. Oh, there was a crit, but that one didn't matter. Only one more Ice Beam. However, when it's out of Ice Beams and it wants to still click Ice Beam, it will select a random move, which could be bad. So we want it to run out of Surfs as well, as soon as possible. Okay, it's out of Ice Beams now. It's Surf. Hello, Phantom Knight. Thank you for the good luck. That's 12. I think that was Surf. Okay, we do just barely make it run out of Surfs here, it looks like. Yep. So what else do you have? Psychic. That does not break the sub. So last move, Thunderbolt. Spadef drop could be annoying. Yeah, Thunderbolt. Have I ever felt burned out from playing too much? Yes, definitely. That's also why I started the Fire Emblem playthrough, because I was feeling burned out at the time. Okay, only one more Psychic, right? The only thing I'm really afraid of here is Spadef drops. Okay, I think it's out. This is a weird set for Dusclops, no attacking moves. It's my preferred set for Dusclops. At this point, I think I can just go for a Curse. Maybe I take a little bit too much damage. Raven, you had a nice brunch. Good to hear. Well, let's get some leftovers. Substitute. As long as this doesn't crit, we can curse. It did not crit. Yeah, it's quite a powerful moveset. But it is slow. Definitely takes a while. Struggle. These can go. But yeah, it's something unique that Dusclops can do very well. PP Stall and Ghost Curse. And Ghost Curse is really good because it doesn't care about accuracy, so Bright Powder, Double Team, doesn't matter. It doesn't care about Focus Band. It's basically guaranteed damage, but it is high risk because you do lose half your HP. Definitely got its downsides. Okay, Medicham. Let's see what Medicham wants to do. I was hoping for the Wall Rain. Fire Punch. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna assume that doesn't break sub. If only Eviolite existed, Eviolite would be very nice. If we ever get around to doing Gen 5 or later, I do want to try Eviolite Dusclops at some point. This thing goes for random punches and it does have Thunder Punch, so switching to Gyarados is scary here, but we don't really need to. Special Cham? Yes, Special Cham versus Special Gyarados. Although I don't think we're going to get to see Gyarados. It does have Dynamic Punch, but we're obviously immune. You would like to see me Gen 4 Battle Frontier? Eventually, we'll probably get to it. But for now, I'm focused on Gen 3. Like, I'm only now really starting to get locked in on a lot of the sets. So if I would add another gen, I would get very confused. Start mixing things up. Because even like earlier today I was watching back something from the Do Gang run. And I was like, oh, this is obviously this set, but I didn't realize in the moment. Emma. Lapras. Skilled at enduring long battles. I'm gonna assume that has to mean moves like Rest. Of course, Miltank, Milk Drink. Eggy could be Synthesis. Lapras could be Rest. This could be the Oko move Lapras with Rest. How many healing moves do you need for this phrase? Enduring long battles. 2+ healing moves. 1+ status move. 2+ defensive moves. What is the defensive move? Okay, defense boosting counter. Double team. Light screen. Okay, reflect. A lot of these could be on these Pokemon. So don't know too much about them. Can maybe find out something. Oh, we are seed number 4, I think, this time. Shadow Ball. Okay. Is that Thunder Wave, Shadow Ball, Focus Punch, Milk Drink, Miltank? I think so. That is good to know. Do I just bring Umbreon? Could also be Sleep Powder Executor. And there's also Sing Lapras. So I guess this doesn't actually tell me that much yet. I think I'm just gonna go Dusclops Umbreon here. Thank you for the good luck, Special Reptile. Lapras lead. Alright, let's start off. I mean, it could be Dragon Dance, but are we afraid of Dragon Dance? Sing, okay. Surf. Didn't break the sub. Sing. How much is Sing? I think Spore is like 10. Would Sing have more then? Because it's worse? It's been a while since I had to check PP. I haven't done as much PP stalling lately. It's 15, yeah, I figured. Is this Lapras 1? I think so. Battle of the Stallers, maybe. I can just curse immediately. Let's see, what was in the back? Eggy, Miltank. I'm not super worried about my HP. Confuse Ray. I'm just gonna rest. Sing again. Does have the leftovers. Okay, if you just don't want to damage me, that's fine by me. Does the next curse kill here? I don't think so. Okay, doesn't matter. Did not go for serve. Oh, Tima. Sandy was asking about using Armaldo. And I said you've used it before. So what's your wisdom about using Armaldo in Gen 3? Do we just curse immediately? I think so. So because Miltank is faster, it shouldn't be able to use Milk Drink. Which is just an interesting AI quirk. Ah, it's counter. Raven, you watched the highlight from the last stream? Latias has been clutch in a few 1v2s? Yeah, definitely. Latias has definitely kept the run alive. Hello, Juno. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Miriam. Uses strong and straightforward moves. Emphasizes attack and speed. So it's not mixed attacking Tauros. What? Does Tauros just have Earthquake to hit Dusclops? Yep. So I could potentially just switch stall that. What about the Exploud? I'm more worried about that one, I guess. Oh, it's special Exploud. Because that's the only one with speed. Don't think we really need to know anything. Ice Beam, yeah. That's Exploud. Overheat, that's Exploud. I think Tauros probably doesn't hurt me that badly. Probably most afraid of Swagger, which it's very likely to click before I get my substitute up. But let's see. We just lead Gyarados. Yeah, that seems good. Get Intimidate on Tauros. Potentially one-shot Golem. Golem could Quick Claw me and kill me with Explosion. Okay, it's Exploud. Who has Thunder Punch? Getting rid of White Herb is very nice. Big damage incoming. Oh no. I mean, the biggest threat here is getting frozen. To be fair, that is a pretty big threat. Oh, trying for overheat already? I actually want to get hit by that so it lowers its special attack. And here we get the massive benefit of intimidating it first. So now it's just super weak. Don't know if he wants to overheat again, but if he does, okay, he doesn't. I didn't protect in case he wanted to overheat again. Lower his special attack even more. Also, now that we're asleep, we cannot be frozen. Yeah, I think we just want to get a new substitute, curse, and rest. Massive 17 damage. Tima, I asked you about using Armaldo in Gen 3 because Sandy asked earlier in the stream if it's usable like Drapion in Gen 4. I said not quite, but kind of. I should just actually... Okay, overheat again. Very nice. I was a little bit afraid that... Like, what if... It breaks my sub and it crits overheat, but now it's out of overheats. So now, next time we wake up, we're gonna go for the same play. Get a new substitute. Also, Ice Beam is its second best move and it's gonna be out of those. You don't know Gen 4, so you don't know the comparison. Basically, it's... I think it's mainly Trick Scarf into Acupressure Sweeper. Oh, he flinched. Extra sensory. And Drapion also has battle armor. Just in case of a bunch of crits, I will protect here. Don't know if that's actually enough to save me from dying to a crit after Curse. I could just PP stall every move. But that would take time. Yeah, I believe Armaldo teams are kind of used in open level because you're immune to sand. Philip, you wish you could get frontier symbols with double battles. Double battles are faster. They definitely are, most of the time. Hopefully we don't flinch. Nice. Alright, Exploud is down. And it's Golem. It could be Substitute Golem. In which case, we would want to curse right now. So let's curse right now. Quick Claw, Earthquake. Okay. It's not Substitute Golem. That is completely fine. In doubles, Armaldo is kind of interesting as an explosion resist that is not weak to Earthquake. And it isn't Skarmory, so it's completely useless in doubles. Well, not completely, but pretty much. Goodbye, Golem. Andre is a Kindler. Magmar. Attacks with powerful low PP moves. Fire Blast, Fire Blast? Neglects HP and special defense. But not defense. I think there's a Magmar with defense. Right? So is that the counter one? Oh, it's got Mega Kick, Cross Chop. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we beat that one. We should beat Charizard, and then Umbreon can deal with Gengar. Lead Gengar. That's fine. We're just gonna play it safe with Wish. Play around crits. That sort of stuff. Hello, Peter. Yes, we're back at it again. Unless this crits will be at full HP pretty much. Yep, full HP. Goodbye, Gengar. In comes Charizard. I think it is Fire Blast. Let me double check. Do you need 3 moves or 2 moves to activate low PP move phrase? You need 3, so I think it's... Well, it could be Overheat actually. How much does it matter? Yes, the worst thing would be I protect and it sets up Sunny Day. Let's start off with the Wish. It's Overheat, okay. Lower special attack, but it has White Herb. That's not a lot of damage. Let me check actually. I think I can safely switch to Charizard here. Yeah. Misses Overheat as well. Nice Earthquake. Didn't need the Wish. Oh, and this is actually mixed attacking, so we are still faster, I guess. Another round completed. No, not open level. I'm very used to open level. Battle Girl Kai. Donphan, Golem, Heracross. Uses strong and straightforward moves. I'm thinking Gyarados, Dusclops. Should be fine. If it's Heracross lead, I might need to think about what I want to do. I might switch to Dusclops. So it could be Explosion. Now if it's Quick Claw Explosion, then it's not Quick Claw Donphan. So I can't fissure my Dusclops. Okay, goodbye Golem. Okay, Heracross. We don't have an Intimidate on it yet. I think I go Surf because I don't want to give it Guts boost. And Surf into Flamethrower should kill. Yeah, well, I guess it could be max HP Heracross, but how afraid of that am I? Not too much, I think. I could die to a Rock Slide. Crit. Then we might be in trouble. I could switch this turn. That doesn't protect me from Rock Slide crit though. Is Salic Berry possible? I would assume so. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I mean, it could be on the Donphan, but we don't know which Donphan it is. I don't know if Donphan would activate a different phrase earlier on. I think I'll switch. Scare faster depends on if the Heracross is jolly. Mega Horn. Okay, no Rock Slide. I mean, it could still be bulk up, and it just didn't go for the bulk up. I could just curse immediately. Let's just go for Protect. Mega Horn. Earthquake. Yeah, if this was Heracross 2, we would have seen Bulk Up or Attract by now. I mean, it's not impossible to not see those moves, but it pretty much is. I think we might need to intimidate this. We could die here. Let's hope we switch in on Earthquake here. Yeah, I guess if this one is slow, I should probably just have cursed, actually. How many moves have we used already? I should have kept track. I'm a little unfocused today. This is reversal. Yes, I do need to watch out for Swarm. Also, Salic Berry, you would become faster than me. Does he still have a Mega Horn? He might. I mean, at this point, probably doesn't really matter too much. Though crit Earthquake might be an issue here. Ah, there we go. Endure. I think this substitute is unnecessary. Yeah, last move, reversal. Obviously, very powerful move, but it doesn't touch us. Salic Berry, very useful. Okay, we're second seed again. This is a set 4 trainer, and we have found Metagross. So I want to lead the Gyarados to deal with Metagross, because switching in is a bit dangerous. Who do I pick up last? I'm thinking Umbreon. Be pretty good here. The Dark Horse? Oh no. I mean, he could mirror coat. Don't really need the PP stall, I think, but he can't set up or anything, so okay, mirror coat. Safety wish. There's an earthquake. Do have to keep in mind that this is -1 damage, so crit is gonna do way more than this. But it's not... well... he needs like a max roll to kill me. But I think I will protect just to be sure. Like, he could just mirror coat on my wish, and then we have a free chance. Can also switch back second Intimidate, and then we won't die to Earthquake, into Earthquake crit. So I guess we can do that as well. I don't care. Let's just switch back. Okay, did Ice Beam this time. Surf. Interesting. Oh, because of the second Intimidate. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we heal up. And now we should be fine to just try a Toxic without having to worry about dying to a crit. We actually hit the first Toxic. Imagine. Swamp is so weird in Dome, man. Yeah, you can just Calm Mind it forever. I probably should have just protected. I can just protect this turn. Goodbye. In comes Milo. You don't get free Mirror Coat turns with Umbreon? Yeah. Oh no, it's got Marvel Scale now. How am I gonna kill it? Yeah, I kind of forgot. We're a dark type, so Mirror Coat doesn't affect us, so it can't be clicked. Oh, let's just attack. It's last mod. He's probably gonna recover, yeah. Alright, can you guys give me some flyable locations? How did I run the Umbreon again? You can see the set in the description. But yeah, it's mostly HP and special defense on this one. Because I wanted to beat Psychic types and Gengar. Lava Ridge? We haven't been to Lava Ridge yet. Philip, what Pokemon would I want as a lifelong pet? I did think about this before. I don't remember my answer. Why Feint Attack? It doesn't miss. It can hit Gengar. Moss Deep. Like if I just have Toxic, how am I beating Gengar? I'm not. Go to Moss Deep. Go to Moss Deep twice. Okay. Moss Deep, Moss Deep. We'll kill this Milotic one day. We all know the best pet possible. Gang. Can sing us a nice song. But I think a Pokemon like Um, Blossom, or no, Foulplume, I think it is only. For me, it would be good. Sleep powder, so I can actually sleep for once. And aromatherapy, if I'm ever sick, just uses aromatherapy and I'm feeling better. And in later gens, it gets Pollen Puff, which will heal me as well. Sounds super good. A better than average team. Aggron, Kingdra, Machamp. Who do I want to lead? I think I'll just lead Gyarados. That's fine if I want to switch out of Kingdra. %50 chance the sleep powder misses. Oh, wait, can Foulplume learn Worry Seed? I think so, right? So Worry Seed to get rid of insomnia. Then sleep powder. Isn't that super cracked? Alright, I'm a champ. I'm not afraid of bulk up, so I can just go for protect. Rock Tomb. I can probably just kill this. Or wait, which does Worry Seed give you insomnia? I hope not. Wait, what does Worry Seed give you? Because that does sound like something that gives you insomnia. Oh yeah, it does give you insomnia. Never mind. That doesn't work. Damn, I only remembered it removes your ability. You probably can't learn Gastro Acid, right? That's the one that actually removes the ability. No, Victory Bell gets it though. Team of Blissey would be a good pet. Brings good luck. Takes care of you when you're sick. And makes soft-boiled eggs in the morning. Sings a song to help you sleep. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, okay, the Worry Seed strat does not work. Because that also gives insomnia. Maybe you've already been hit by it. Yeah, I think we should just go Dusclops. It misses? Okay. Wait, we're probably actually faster. Wait, Rock Tomb would have mattered. Oh, Blissey's fourth move can be skill swap, so it can get rid of insomnia. That's really good. So it's just gonna spam Rock Tomb, right? Never mind. Wait, why didn't it Rock Tomb actually? I guess I should PP stall this. Now it picked Rock Tomb. I guess speed lowering is just a chance and it's not guaranteed. I don't care enough. I'm just gonna curse. Raven, you'd pick Cast Form. You and your little buddy perma control the weather. Misses Rock Tomb again. Okay, this is one unlucky Machamp. I mean, you don't even need Cast Form. Unless you really want every form of weather. Because, for example, Persian gets Sunny Day and Rain Dance. That's pretty much what I would want. You don't get Hail and probably not Sandstorm. Yeah, Meowth with Payday, yeah. That would be pretty nice. You can't have Sand with Cast Form? I think most people don't want to be in Sandstorms anyway, so that's not really an issue. Okay, do I protect to avoid getting crit? Or do I set up a substitute? Or I could switch. Who were the other Pokemon again? I don't really remember. You don't want Hail or Sandstorm ever, Tima? I could see you wanting Hail. So we can finally have cold winters again. Get an elf Stedentocht somewhere. Well, I mean... maybe that would work. If you run T-Tar, you always have Sand. Yeah, switching does burn Intimidate. I think I'll just Protect. Should have written down what the other Pokemon were. I'm not feeling very sharp today, so I can't remember. Alright, Kingdra. I think Curse just wins. Unless we get frozen. We did not get frozen. Hail doesn't make for good skatable ice. That is true. Aggron Kingdra? Yeah, you're right. It was Aggron that didn't show up. If I switch in and get frozen, it doesn't matter. Does Ice Beam even kill me at this point? I mean, it also doesn't matter if I die, to be honest. Well, if we get crit, then we die. Sunny Day in winter would actually be better? Maybe. Yeah, he might rest here. Oh no, if he dies. Caitlyn, that's set 2. Wicklaw Granbull. Do I need Intimidate here? Oh no, wait. Quicklaw Granbull is set free. This is special Granbull. Much better set. Gyarados would one-shot Typhlosion. But obviously very weak to Electrode. Don't take that much damage. Can probably just go Gyarados. Dusclops. Like Electrode is super weak. Because it's Electrode. It does have Rain Thunder. Go this? I think so. Overheat kills? Am I Frisian? No, I'm not. But I think it would be nice to have an Elfstedentocht. Thunderbolt, Granbull, oh no. Massive threat. Am I even afraid of getting crit here? Probably if he decides to overheat, I am afraid of getting crit. I was gonna sub, so I hope he overheats me. No. Did not get rewarded for playing greedy. Tima, same for you. You're not Frisian, but it would be nice. It's been so long. No crit? Yep, crit. At what point do I start protecting? There we go. That's one. Didn't try to overheat me, but surely you can see the kill now, right? No? Well, I guess if you don't break my sub, actually, you probably wouldn't see the kill. Breaks the sub. We don't have enough HP for another sub, so I'm gonna have to protect on the next overheat. If he even overheats, because probably doesn't see the kill anymore. I don't want to rest and then get crit by overheat. Now it's nap time. And there's the last overheat. And now we're taking no damage. Big 6 damage from Ice Punch. Gramble is such a good special attacker. Did not break this up. We'll just protect to keep it now. Type Lotion. I could just curse immediately. Why not? Not enough to kill me. Blaze boosted crit. Oh! He got it. I think we outspeed this one because it's a mixed attacker. All right, we made it through. Life check time. Leverage. Imagine if it was under harsh sun. And that would hurt. That's all I can say. Moss Deep. And Moss Deep again. All right. Tima, you have used Charizard with Endure, Pitaya Berry, Sunny Day. Those flamethrowers kill everything that doesn't resist. So I have, a long time ago, I brainstormed Sunny Day, Substitute, Flamethrower, Blast Burn, Pitaya Berry, Charizard. And you can, it's a roll, but you can kill Milotic. Another one I brainstormed is Substitute Sunny Day, Flamethrower Solar Beam, Rapidash, because you can 1v1 Starmie. It's very funny. I want to use that one at some point. Like you're faster, like you go plus speed nature. So you're faster. Then turn 1 you substitute. If it's Thunder Wave, you've got your substitute. If it's Surf, it breaks your sub. You set up Sun, Surf doesn't kill you. And then you kill it with Solar Beam. Of course you could get crit, but hey, it's a meme set anyway. Samir, that's set 3-4 for the Blastoise. And 3-4 for Slowbro. Umbreon is the chosen one? Maybe. It could be any Dugong, so we need the Dusclops in case of Oko moves. Teamy, yours had Flamethrower, Endure, Dragon Claw, Hidden Power Grass. Okay, you can actually kill a decent amount of things. Yes, good evening to you, noob. Do I want to beat this with this, or do I go Umbreon? Maybe I go Protect into Umbreon. Umbreon can be hit by Attract, potentially. If this is the Attract set. Surf doesn't tell me anything. I will switch. I want to make sure I have Dusclops for Dugong. Noob, you would run? You're not the first one to suggest it. Let's see if there's an Attract. Surf. Quick Claw Surf. I guess we don't die to a crit. I should just Protect first. I don't think it has Attract. It could still have it, but... Just spamming Surf, so probably doesn't have Attract. Quick Claw. We land the Toxic. It's Quick Claw, so no Lum Berry. Timmy used the Charizard in doubles on Mono Fire. Was one of the hardest teams to figure out. Yeah, I can imagine. There are so many water trainers. And there are a bunch of rock trainers. You ended up leading Timid Arcanine and Modest Entei, so you could Sunny Day turn 1. And Entei could Solar Beam or Flamethrower. Scariest lead was Aerodactyl plus Earthquake user, yeah. Aerodactyl was one of the first things that came to mind. That is a very scary Pokemon. And then Quick Claw, Rhydon or something, who just Earthquakes you. Hello, Blastoise. This should be a free win. Oh, counter even. Alright, let's just start attacking. This Blastoise is gonna have a hard time getting through Umbreon. Oh, we even get a crit. It's very likely to click counter. But wrong generation. Quick Claw right on there is just an immediate loss. Yeah, pretty much. Just gonna hope they don't Quick Claw you. But if the goal is 70 wins, that is manageable. That is true. Yeah, if you're going for a couple hundred wins, that is not manageable. You are so dead to Quick Claw eventually. Oh, Doreen is back. Maybe this time she'll actually make it. Oh, we're in round 14 now. Okay, not special Gyarados. How strange. This is guaranteed set 4. So, like last time, I want to lead Gyarados because I want to lead it against Metagross. However, Starmie is dangerous. So, normally I would bring Umbreon into Starmie. However, Gyarados 4 has Rest. Rest Dragon Dance. And we don't have Thunderbolt on our Gyarados. We do have it on the other team with special Gyarados. So I'm gonna go Dusclops. Shiny incoming. Well, you'll have called it. Starmie is a little bit scary, but doesn't have too much PP on stab. Yeah, Doreen is the favorite. That was last time as well, but she lost in the semifinals. So I didn't face her. Of course, it's Starmie lead. The worst case scenario. Okay, let's actually count. Oh, instant paralysis. That's really bad. This is actually quite scary now. Especially, like, if she Spadef drops me or crits me. It's so bad. Okay, neither happened. Normally I would be pretty comfy just stalling here. I really want to get this rest. Fully paralyzed. Okay, she still needs a crit to kill me this turn. Don't crit. Okay. Whew. Okay, now Spadef drop would be pretty bad. And switching after she runs out of psychics, super scary as well. She could just Thunderbolt. No! Oh no. %50 chance for Gyarados to get one shot on the switch here. But I think I have to. Because I just take too much damage now. Ice Beam. Did Thunderbolt me? No, it was Psychics, but F drop. What do I even do at this point? This is why Umbreon would have been so nice, but maybe I could have just brought Umbreon. I don't know. Oh yeah, Golduck with Cloud9. I've had that happen before where I don't know if I think I went for Solar Beam and it didn't work. I was like, wait, what? Oh no. What have I done? Can I even switch in? I think so. We've burned one turn of sleep. As long as I don't get crit. I think I'm fine. Okay, that didn't crit. It's definitely scary. I have to risk crits. Yeah, this is not not ideal. Out of Thunderbolts. We did lose HP on Gyarados, which is bad for the Metagross matchup, but we should be able to guarantee a substitute, so we can just curse and then it's fine. I think that's 5. Well, at this point, if we get crit once, we still survive. So it's actually not that bad. I say as we get crit. But I think he's also out of moves. Okay, if he crit there, we would have died. Yeah, now it just has recover. We have to get through 20 turns of recover. This is gonna take a little while. Yeah, maybe I should have led the Dusclops instead. Gyarados should beat Metagross, but it could lose. Is the issue. Just 2 Pokemon spamming HP recovery moves. probably just switch stall a couple of recovers. Don't know how many there are left. Tell us a story in the meanwhile? Oh, I don't know. Um, 3 hours later? Yeah. That is kind of the thing with Dusclops teams. At least these Dusclops teams. The battles always take a while. Yeah, what are you guys up to? Is anyone else doing any streaks at the moment? Tima, how would you were doing a push to 1000 with Manectric, right? How's that going? If you're still around. Can't Gyarados attack? Yes. However, we want Dusclops to be in against the last Pokemon with a substitute up. Because if I curse Metagross, it's just a free win. We also wouldn't hit the Starmie that hard because we only have our best move is Surf. Alright, I'm just gonna hold A now. Probably waste a bit of PP, but we only need 1 curse. Noob, you're always on a streak-free era as a noob. Superflash, you're currently testing out factory streaks to see if your software can properly record it. So you're preparing to stream your streaks or record them normally? Right? That would be nice. I think I've seen you talk about wanting to record some stuff. Alright, Starmie is down. There's the Metagross. We just curse. It could get an attack race on my substitute. That would be a little bit awkward. Shadow Ball. Okay, not if it does that. Stream. Nice. Do I ever switching Gyarados? The main worry is getting crit at some point. No, I don't think I should switch. Because then I just die to regular Quick Claw. Would that matter at that point? Is Well, I would die to regular crit instead of quick claw crit, which is way more likely, of course. I think I should just spam protect. Okay. Got a double protect. Now I think we can't lose anymore. He would have needed a crit to kill me there anyway. And then a crit, quick claw crit against Gyarados as well. Very unlikely, but I've lost a double quick claw crit. Well, that's a crit. Yeah, Intimidate doesn't do anything, but we're only worried about crits anyway, so doesn't matter. We do not kill it because quick claw crit would kill us. Or at least has a chance to do so. Doreen is still alive, but she could definitely lose to Mason. I haven't seen the teams. Has a tough winning pattern. Fire Blast. Okay, that could be both Gyarados and Machamp actually. Fire Blast again against Metagross Registeel. Okay. Yeah, I could see why Fire Blast would be your best move. And strongest move against Jinx. Yeah, okay. Do I go Umbreon? Do I go Gyarados? Could be Dragon Dance Rest again for Gyarados, in which case we want Curse. We're definitely bringing Dusclops. And the question is, who do I support it with? I think Umbreon, even though there's a Machamp. You doubt Fire Blast is on Machamp because its physical moves would do more to Jinx? Yes, but that's not how they calculate the best move. They just look at the base power. And then because it was super effective, it gets doubled. Like the base power of the move. They don't look at the actual damage. Okay, for Alligator, can't set up. This faster than me. Just wants to surf. So it's not Hydro Pump. Do I want to switch here? I think so. And I don't have to full stall this. Oh. It's Quick Claw for Alligator. But you are faster anyway. You do have Brick Break. That's pitiful damage. Alright, now we have time to heal up. Could switch into Dusclops at the end. Hello, Dryad. Umbreon enjoyer. Yeah, I'm a bit of an Umbreon enjoyer myself. I think it is very well in the Frontier. I can do a couple of different things as well. I mean, it's mainly either stalling or setting up and baton passing. But still. I mean, you could try your own stall-up sweeper Umbreon. Wouldn't be the strongest, but you could probably get some wins. Alright, if it's Dragon Dance Gyarados, then I want to be in with Dusclops. It's Machamp. It could be Bulk Up. And we don't have Gyarados this time. Last time we could switch stall that one. Now we still can, kind of. Yeah, I think I should just curse turn 1. But but if we get crit... we are faster. I forgot we're faster. We just start with a substitute, I think. Do we? You could probably break it. Last time it was Rock Tomb, which was really weak. But if it's an Earthquaker, he can probably just break it every time. But if he crits and I kill myself with Curse, we have a problem. Let's start with Substitute then. I can stall Earthquakes. Oh, it is Bulk Up. But that's fine, we have a Substitute. And we're faster. Goes for another one. Earthquake. Just slowly gonna die while trying to kill me. Luck Pup, you like the curse sound effect? Yeah. It is quite nice. Buzz, you got a shiny gentle Electabuzz today? Congrats. And goodbye, Machamp. So was Fire Blast Gyarados? Let's see if Doreen made it this time. She did! Ooh, legendaries. Regirock, Zapdos, Latias. Willing to risk total disaster. Explosion Regirock. Level 50 team inspiration for a good gold symbol run? Are you asking for suggestions, ZMP? Destiny Bond Gengar is really good. It's a bit better at level 100, but it's still really good here. Any strong high base stat Pokemon is really good, and a lot of weak Pokemon are still quite decent here. So yeah, what do you have? What do you want to use? What do you want to build around? Let's see. Zapdos and Latias should be Umbreon, and Regirock I should beat with Dusclops. Regirock I'm probably the most afraid of. Well, maybe I'm most afraid of Zapdos actually. Because it has a stab move that can hit Umbreon. But still it's not that scary. Regirock, if it booms, that's like ideal into Dusclops. But Rock Slide is a little bit scary because it hits so hard. So if I need to switch into Rock Slide, I'd rather not. And there are quite a few explosion sets. Yeah, I think I'm more afraid of the Regirock. So let's lead Dusclops. And then worst case scenario, it's Zapdos lead and we'll just protect and stall a little bit of PP. Latias lead. Okay, that's probably best case. I didn't check the moves, I probably should have. It could be Calm Mind. So I think instead of protecting, I will switch immediately. Also pretty likely we're switching in on a Psychic. Dragon Claw, okay, not Psychic. And it got crit immediately. Okay, we're gonna go for a Wish. No crit. We're gonna have to protect, otherwise we die to the next crit. You want to build around offensive Metagross and or defensive Swampert. Well, those two work pretty well together, I would say. Didn't see what happened, but I think Dragon Claw again. Earthquake. I guess because I have a lot of special defense, there are some overlapping roles. We hit Toxic. Yeah, so what would you be afraid of if you had Metagross and Swampert? Double team could maybe be annoying. You'd probably win, but you could lose. So something that beats double team. Oko moves could be really scary, so is Skarmory. But then you do have 2 fire weaknesses. And that is maybe not ideal. could just grab a Pokemon with Substitute instead to deal with Oko moves. Okay, we did not get crit, that's good. What kind of Pokemon do you have available? Regirock, okay. Is there any reason for me to switch here? I don't think so. I think I should just either click Wish or Toxic. Start with Wish. You're taking notes? Let's see. Yeah, I should be fine even if I get crit. So you need to keep in mind, you always have to face Tucker. So you need to be able to beat Tucker. Metagross, Swampert are pretty good already. Like for Silver, Salamence and Charizard can be defeated by Swampert. And you just need to defeat his Swampert. Which you could maybe do with Metagross, but it's not really ideal. Like if you have Explosion, I mean it does have Focus Band. Bad Buggy, you've been playing Ruby Tower. You're around 33. 231 win streak. Nice. What's your team? So yeah, maybe you want something with Aerial Ace. Maybe you want something with Toxic. Toxic could probably beat the Swampert. You already deal with Psychic types pretty well with Metagross. That's nice. That bug you have Team Sol, Skarmory, Articuno, Latias. Okay. Some good Pokemon. You could always add something like a Blissey that's insanely tanky. Alright, around 15. That'll be the last one for today. How did I beat Tucker last time? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what my strategy was. I think we had a chance to lose, but I could have played it differently. But I can't say I quite remember what was happening that time. Willing to risk total disaster. Okay, Destiny Bond. Has guaranteed set 4. And it is Gengar 4 is one of the multiple Destiny Bond sets. Gardevoir can also have Destiny Bond, but not 4. Wailord is Quick Claw Fissure. So that could beat my past Dusclops. Let's see, I think I will lead Dusclops in case it is Wailord. And we have Umbreon in the back. Exploding Whale incoming. No, there's no self-destruct Wailord in the Frontier. Skarmory can easily take 3 explosions in a row. Damn. Okay, Gengar lead. Don't care about PP. Just switch. I do have to watch out for the Destiny Bond. Nice Psychic. Could get frozen. Well, he's pretty likely to fall me if he freezes me, actually. Because he has Ice Punch, Fire Punch, I'm pretty sure. The problem here is that he's probably gonna spam Destiny Bond. Let's see, who? Gardevoir. And... who was your last again? We're gonna scout for Destiny Bond right now. Doesn't. I don't know how high the threshold is. Oh, there it is. Destiny Bond. He can just spam it. Okay, D-Bond. I should count. Yeah, Gardevoir and Wailord. He could burn me. That would activate Synchronize. And then he would die to the burn, which might actually just be really good for us. Yeah, he's not the lowest ever, so... he would probably Destiny Bond more if he was lower, but I can only just kill him. That's the only option I have. Could PP stall with Dusclops. Okay, that's 2. That is 3. I am using up a lot of wishes and protects, but I don't really want to get frozen or something, you know? Critical hit. I mean, I do have a Lum Berry, so I can tank 1 status, but if I don't have to, then I'd rather not. 4. Five. There we go. And on a turn I set up Wish. That's perfect. And we still have Lum Berry. And it's Gardevoir. Who now also has Synchronize. Okay, so if we... I mean, it was always going to have Synchronize, I guess. If we toxic it, it will get... Well, we will get poisoned. Well, never mind. It's paralyzed itself. That's fine. And that's the downside to Umbreon as a toxic user. When stuff like this happens, we can't toxic anymore. But we still have Feint Attack, so we don't care. And there we go. Paralysis is still very useful for me. Like, we just start outspeeding more things. Dusclops can substitute on more things if they're paralyzed before they hit me. Okay, we're at third seed this time. Raoul is a fighting trainer. Skarmory. A team unlikely to win the tournament. Can we see a move? Psychic. That's the Medicham. So it could be Lum Berry, or it could be Calm Mind. I think we lead Gyarados with Dusclops in the back. Or do we lead Dusclops with Gyarados in the back? It's definitely those two. If Medicham sets up Calm Mind, is that an issue? Nah. I think this will be fine. Machamp could maybe be a little bit of an issue, but at least it'll be -1 attack. Okay, Machamp lead. Do we switch immediately? I'm gonna say yes. Although, we're not really afraid of bulk up. Anyway. Rock Slide, okay. But that did nothing. I mean, if you want to Earthquake me, I can just Intimidate you again. Anthony, you've never seen that screen before? You can look at the battle in the dome and see how they won? Yep. It's, it can be quite useful because you see their strongest move for each battle, and sometimes they can tell you exactly which set a Pokemon has. Other times it's kind of useless. But it can be super useful. And it's also just really cool. You can even, if you lose the round, you can even see who won on the red TV in the lobby. Which I think is also really cool. And you can check all the teams, even the ones you don't face. 20 years of playing this game, you learn something new every day. I'll just rest. Yeah, out of moves. Out of cross chops. And double edge. Now we just wait for it to die. And we heal up. There we go, Machamp down. We can instantly curse the next Pokemon. We have a substitute up, so it's super safe. It's a Medicham. Let's see, is it Calm Mind? It is Calm Mind. But it doesn't matter. He can't kill me. Not even enough to break the substitute. Not too surprising, Medicham is not a strong special attacker. There we go. You're seed 3. Tucker is seed 1. I mean, Tucker is only seed 2 of you are seed 1. Emphasizes speed and special attack. So it's max speed Charizard and it's max speed Medicham. Is what that means. That means Charizard is going to be faster than Gyarados. But we will one-shot it. Unless, of course, Bright Powder or Focus Band. Well, I don't think Bright Powder is going to be max speed. No, never mind, it is. Dragon Dance max speed. I think we just lead the same thing. Medicham lead. I think I just attack here. Do I need to keep my HP for Charizard? Maybe. Could be Salak Berry one. Could be Calm Mind. Could be Thunder Punch, actually. Maybe I do need to switch here. Don't want to protect to give it a free Calm Mind. Thunder Punch, okay. I already beat this one earlier. He can just barely break my substitute. No, we get paralyzed. Very nice. In that case, we're gonna rest immediately. I do not want to lose to paralysis. Crit. Okay. It's a very lucky Medicham, apparently. Scope Lens, Serene Grace. I mean, it does actually have a Scope Lens, but it does not have Serene Grace. It just transferred its huge power from doubling its attack stat to doubling its status infliction. I probably should just PP stall this fully. I don't really want to, but I probably should. Yeah, I didn't have enough HP to safely curse. Substitute can survive 2 hits. Not the most likely, but it can. think I'm just gonna go for it here. Protect first for some extra HP. And then Curse Rest. Would I have enough HP? If he crits me, he could kill me after. Yeah. Okay, maybe we don't have enough HP. Back to stalling. Okay, the substitute didn't break, but I didn't know that. Like, he could have crit. He could roll 18 damage twice without crits. But I think that sub was still full HP. But yeah, it could have double crit me. Yeah, we don't really have more HP. No, I guess we're just stalling. 45 PP that we need to stall. It's gonna take a little while. Last battle before Tucker. Tucker is also gonna take a while. Last time we had a chance to lose because I was impatient. I wonder if I should lead Umbreon, because then Swampert can never Mirror Coat until it's out of other PP. But Earthquake would deal a lot of damage to me. One Earthquake crit and... well, I guess he needs 2 crits. Which isn't the most likely. But it's not impossible. But that might be my best option. Do have a chance to get frozen, but... oh. Dynamic Punch. It's finally out of moves. Struggle is probably gonna do a lot to me. Relatively speaking. He is -1 though. But I think I can't. Oop, I can't keep up a substitute. Well, maybe just barely, actually. There's no harm in trying, I guess. struggle. Please don't crit. Okay, that's one. No, I think there's too many turns left. I think he will break my substitute even without a crit. He does. And he dies. Just substitute again against Hariyama. Fire Punch. Another special attacking fighting type, okay. Does this thing have Quick Claw? I think it does. But we should be fine. No matter how lucky the Hariyama gets now. Hariyama is built for the wrong gen. Me Metachamp too. Those were physical punches. Would be so much better. Oh, got the crit. Oh, good luck killing me even if you get a crit. Yeah. That's not a lot of damage. Unlucky, Hariyama. Okay, so Tucker's up next. So last time we had Dusclops, Gyarados. And the issue is... I want to have a substitute up against... when the Swampert dies, but that's really difficult. And PP stalling the Swampert is also really difficult because it loves spamming Mirror Coat into Dusclops. But if I bring Umbreon, then it can't do that, because I'm immune to Mirror Coat. But a crit Earthquake is really gonna hurt. But it's not gonna one-shot, so it's gonna need back-to-back crits to kill me. Could also freeze me. But let's try this. We do have a Lum Berry. But we could easily get frozen multiple times. EQ, Surf, Ice Beam. And then he's gonna just have Mirror Coat left, which means he can do literally nothing to Dusclops. Should always just EQ here. Imagine he starts off with a crit. Yeah, it's definitely not entirely safe either. Double EQ crit or double Ice Beam freeze could both be really bad. Mostly double EQ crit. Like with Ice Beam freeze, we still have a decent chance to thaw. Okay. We can't lose the Earthquake crit anymore. Maybe Earthquake crit into Surf crit? Didn't happen? Beam? Wow, that does nothing. It's a little bit different than the earthquake damage. Yeah, I do need to full stall. I can maybe do some switch stalling. Need to stall more PP than I have on Wish Protect. And I do want the Swampert to stay healthy. Well, there's a crit. But we got a wish. Let's hope we can steal some extra PP and he doesn't Mirror Coat. No, actually Earthquake is strongest move. I think he's guaranteed to Mirror Coat. Yeah. Switching is also a bit risky. If it gets frozen on the Dusclops, we could lose. Do need to stall one more PP to get this perfectly. Let's hope he runs out of ice beams first. Oh, he might. I also want to keep some protects, actually. Because we want those for beating the other Pokemon that are in the back. Didn't think about that, actually. Alright, don't freeze me, please. Uh-oh. Don't do it. We will have a lot of turns to thaw. It's probably fine if we get frozen. Actually. It's not as scary as I thought. Actually, once he's out of earthquakes, can't I just already curse? Oh, we get frozen. I think maybe this all doesn't really matter. I just needed the earthquakes, I think. Because of how the AI priority works. I'll heal up Umbreon. And then I'll try to thaw Dusclops. Something like this, I think. Yeah, I may have just wasted a lot of time for nothing, and this is much easier than I thought. Somehow that didn't click before. Okay, let's hope we're not stuck being frozen for 20 turns. Okay, he froze me and then he crit me 2 turns in a row. Okay, now I'm a bit scared if he does somehow click Surf. I really think he shouldn't be able to. Just rest it will get rid of freeze. That would be nice if it worked like that. Yeah, I should have just stalled out the earthquakes and then I think it's free. Well, at least I realized before I ran out of PP, I guess. At least that makes the strategy better than I thought, but we could still get frozen and then never thaw. Also, he will see a kill. Dusclops is just chilling out? Yeah. Maybe we do need to stall the Surge, because if I... No, I guess if I substitute heal up and then curse, Then he won't see a kill. Ah, there we go. Reminds you of when you got frozen 5+ turns in Gen 4 Tower. Well, it's 20% thaw, so 5 turns is like the minimum expectation. Hopefully there are enough mirror codes left for this to still work properly. Yeah, I should have done this a while ago. Although I guess I could have gotten frozen then as well. So let's just pretend we got frozen immediately. Hopefully the PP we wasted on Umbreon doesn't matter. Superlies, you think it's 10%? I think it's 20. I don't know, I could be wrong. It's 10% to inflict freeze. Let's see, what does the internet tell me? %. That's what the internet says. Wait, did he run out of mirror codes? Oh no, we have messed up. Well, I mean, we got frozen. That's not really messing up. Oh, we might lose. I think he's out of serves now, at least. Ice Beam shouldn't break my sub, right? Surely not. Wait, it still had mirror codes? Okay, never mind. He isn't guaranteed to mirror code. Oh wait, it's because of Torrent. Of course, I forgot about Torrent. Surf becomes strongest move. This is trickier than I thought it would be. Does Metagross see a kill? I'm gonna say yes because we're kind of low. Probably not actually. I hope he doesn't, because normally he always protects turn 1, and if he protects now, it's basically a free win. Because Curse goes through Protect. Okay, so I guess we do need to fully PP stall the Swampert, or at least stall it out of serves. Alright. We got him. That did take a while. And we still messed up. I guess with 20 mirror codes, it doesn't matter too much if we get frozen, but I mean, we could lose because of it. Not even close. Yeah, exactly. Not even close. All according to plan. Trust. Yeah, I overlooked the torrent damage. Against Umbreon, that wouldn't even change anything, because Umbreon is so bulky on the special side, but for Dusclops it does matter. So yeah, I think in the future I will try this again, but after it runs out of Earthquakes, it's gonna keep switching into Dusclops, I think. And if we get frozen, it's fine, because we really should thaw before something bad happens. Wasn't even worried. Exactly! There was nothing to worry about. How high is this torrent damage roll? Wait, I'm confused. Surf is still always lower than Earthquake? As far as I can tell? So how did Torrent make it use Surf? Well, whatever. Maybe there's some logic for if you're in Torrent you get more priority. Or maybe I'm just overlooking something. It doesn't matter. We won. And next time we'll probably fully stall, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. That will be it for me for today. I think tomorrow we'll do multi-battle again. Because I want to get... If we don't lose, which with how the last stream went, if we get another one of those, we probably lose before 500. But I want to get 500 wins in the weekend if possible. We're currently at 434. So I think I'll do a stream tomorrow. Usually I do 5 rounds. So it'd be around 470. And then in the weekend, we can try to get world record and go for 500. That would be very nice, but we'll see. If you want a taste of what multi-battle is like sometimes, the pinned comment is a highlight or maybe a low light from yesterday's multi-battle stream. That was quite something. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Good luck with any shiny hunts, especially Safari, or anything you're doing for the Frontier or whatever. So yeah, have a good rest of your week, or maybe I'll see you